next platform in new generation economy. But in today, we discuss the public platform with blockchain. We have to, okay, we have to answer a question or ask a question. I have discussed many times in different conferences. Is blockchain the technology or infrastructure already be a mainstream technology infrastructure already? Unfortunately, no matter how popular, how hot in blockchain, in Korea, in China, in Japan, in the United States, you will find we cannot say blockchain as a mainstream industry. Because when you open your mobile phone or different application, most application is based on the digital assets trading, exchange, wallet. But when the application linked to your real business scenario, still almost zero. So we find out is how the blockchain can be a mainstream industry, as a mainstream infrastructure. What kind of things we still need? What kind of things missed out right now for the infrastructure? What kind of infrastructure we do want? We want a bridge they can link to the real world. How to define the real world? Digital assets is a word. It's quite a popular word. You can protect your assets, digital assets, just based on technology. Use your private key or use a crypto mechanism. But when you to link to the real business scenario, just an example I have talked about a lot of time. If you want to digitalize something, for example, the desk, the table, the chairs, you want to digitalize as a token, tokenized. I can sell a token, the desk token to you, just based on blockchain infrastructure. But when you want to get the desk in the real world, I can reject that. Who you want to depend on, not blockchain platform. You will find a lawyer, you will find policy, you will find a different legal system for that. That means if a blockchain want to be a mainstream infrastructure like the internet today, you have to link to the different legal system, different business scenario in different country, different area, different industry. That is not an easy thing. Maybe talking is easy, but you want to do that things, you will face a lot of challenges. If you want to review currently public blockchain, you will find several important issues you are facing. One is, of course, you have heard about performance. You want to do a real business scenario, not only digital assets trading. This is large scope transaction, large scope application. You need the high performance to support that. And you need to be flexible to enlarge, to support more and more application in the real business scenario. Another important thing is, when currently public blockchain is kind of stable mechanism, no matter the government's model or consensus model or the policy for the permission policy, or is stable infrastructure. A lot of real business scenario, they need a very specific requirement for deeply investigation, deeply customization for that part. So that's why we want to do ontology. We have two kind of vision to do that. One is the infrastructure level. We need to solve the issue for the performance. And the more important issue is we need to support different specific requirements from different industry. Those kind of requirements or customization, not only the decentralized application level, sometimes they need to be the infrastructure level, or sometimes they need to build their own public blockchain with different governance model, consensus model, or permission policy. And that is good enough with the flexible or high performance platform? No, they have not fixed the issue just as I mentioned. How to link the real world, how to be the digit, the assets, digit token can be confirmed in the real world, in different legal systems, different countries. So that is another platform called Trust Cooperation Platform. They include a lot of common modules like the decentralized identity management, decentralized data management exchange, and replication system, decentralized the contract system. All those common module build a new platform to help you build the bridge, link to the real world in different legal systems and different countries. So that's why Ontalogy has two parts. One is public blockchains, highlights is multiple blockchains, multiple blockchain, and the trust cooperation platform. Only those two parts work together to become an integrated platform, can support you really build those decentralized applications, can support real business. That's why we have two roadmaps, not only one. We have two different teams to focus on different parts, chain network and trust ecosystem. And today I want to very quickly introduce Ontalogy 1.0. They have been launched by the end of June, 2 months ago. We are so proud to that is only one project, public blockchain, be launched mainnet on time this year. They already show our engineering capability for this part. Because when you want to do a public project, owning innovation, owning design, owning protocol, owning white paper is not good enough. You need to show you have a strong implementation capability. That is quite important. When you review currently public chain projects, maybe from United States, from Europe, most projects be delayed, postponed. Sometimes some projects already be delayed over 1 year. But Ontalogy have finished our promise on time launched the midnight and by the end of this June and show that. So Ontalogy the 1.0, I want to use the ecosystem and technology for this part. The Ontalogy technology 1.0 is kind of a matrix platform. How to define matrix? They have a different level for the support for that. For the infrastructure level, we have Ontalogy blockchains. Blockchains means we have the one or multiple runtime public blockchain, have a common service, and also have a customized business blockchain for different specific business requirements. And the blockchain frameworks is kind of modularized framework. You can use Ontalogy framework, build your own public blockchain, and link to Ontalogy chain network to reuse the common modules quickly. And when we have multiple chains, we have to answer the question, how those multiple chains can work together as a whole one ecosystem. That is interaction protocols across the blockchain. Actually, the interaction protocols not only link the chains, also can link to the different IT system. Because a lot of data, a lot of scenario actually is from the traditional IT system to do that. So the interaction protocols, they can choose different protocol based on the scenario you want to link together with different chains. And another level, just mentioned, the trust ecosystem, trust collaboration platform is a lot of common modules. Ontology ID, OntID, is not an identity service. It's kind of identity framework or marketplace. Different identity verification service providers, they can list their service on Ontology framework. That means the identity for verification not only centralized verification from a government company or from a different university, but also include the decentralized from people by people, from a community, from different ways you can prove yourself. You can prove by your family, prove by your friends, not only governments, not only company. So that means we need to integrate the decentralized trust source and centralized trust source in one platform. You build your own trust package for people, for company, even for objects. You can trust, prove yourself whenever you go, what kind of scenario. And the data linked to every entity you can do the exchange with protocols easily. You can build your own data exchange for different industry based on the ontology platform. And the ontology distributed reputation system, the rating scores, credit scores. You can set your logic to build a reputation score in different industries. That is quite important why we highlight this one. Because for example, in China, we have the Sesame credit score from Alibaba. Or in the United States, they have a FICO, the credit score for that. But when you review, you have a lot of data can be used to prove yourself. Actually, in the future, you should have a decentralized way to prove yourself with different scores based on different data. And also, we private a lot of application in the first version. On2 is integrated the application. They can manage the digital assets. You can manage your data. They can manage your identity. You can use this way to manage yourself very easily in the digital world. And the TSE, Trust Searching. You can search out all the service, people, and information on ontology. And the difference with Google is you can easily verify the result, true or not, by itself. DDXF is a distributed data exchange protocol. You can open your own data exchange on ontology very quickly, easily to build on that. So that is version 1. And every 3 months, we will have a big upgrade for ontology infrastructure. New module coming, new enhancement coming, and every 3 months, we have a promise. Every 3 months, we have new. By the end of September, we will have an ontology Oracle. We will have a new performance enhancement for the pod. Another is we welcome any new requirements from all of you. And I will quickly highlight several technical points. One is chain network. That one we have finished, want to support the high performance and flexible. Because only one single public blockchain, no matter how high performance, you cannot support all the applications. You should have a flexible approach for the scalability. So the chain networks means you can build different business blockchain with different industrial, different application. And you can link those blockchain with identity mapping protocol, with a data exchange protocol, with digital assets exchange protocol, and the consensus module integrated together. With different level of protocols, link the chain network together. Another hat in ontology mandate, the one of important major, the public chain, is called VBFT. This is a new consensus mechanism. They actually integrated with Depose and VRF. VRF is Verifiable Random Functionality, and BFT. We want to find a balance between decentralized and performance. There is no magic. If you want to have a high performance, sometimes you have to give up some decentralized level. But you have to do is find a balance between that. So currently, based on the VBFT, we can support sovereigns or the nodes join the consensus node mechanism with a high performance. Just what we mentioned is in the first one open source version, we reached to the more than 5,000 TPS right now. In the next version, by the end of October, we can reach to the 8,000 TPS to 10,000 TPS for that. And meanwhile, we can support sovereign nodes joining the consensus model. So that we can find a decentralized level with high performance, find a balance between that. That is, if you're interested for that, you can check our technical paper and the source code in GitHub as well. Smart contract, we are the technical strategic partners with NEO. We are working together to build a new open smart contract standards. And in next level, currently, this kind of standard mechanism is supported by Ontalogy and NEO both. Those smart contract mechanism can support all mainstream language. Unlike the EVM supported Solidity, actually we can support all mainstream. Java, Python, JavaScript, Go, and different language will coming soon. You can use the programming language you are familiar with, build the smart contract ontology as well. And we can promise this is high performance smart contract mechanism. So this is some highlights for the version 1 and the performance, the decentralized level, the smart contract mechanism, and more important, a lot of trust ecosystem modules. They can support you build the real business scenario quickly and directly to do that. So we hope we can become a very good choice and very good option to build a decentralized application as well. And this is performance testing from a community. Just download our open source code, you can test that by yourself as well. And governance model, I want to highlight one thing is consensus network is continually open. Every time you can join the consensus mechanism. It's an open system. You can come in and you can go whenever your choice. You can be a node or you just can be an individual. You can stake your post, stake your ONT holder to join the consensus model very easily. That's why I will talk about ontology token. What is fundamental value? When we talk about token, more likely utility. But only utility token is not an investment value. Because utility, you can use every kind of token for utility. But if you want to invest, they have to mechanism to increase value in a long term. That is why we designed the dual token, ONT and ONG. ONG will be used in ontology ecosystem again and again. It's a cycle. Every time used ONG will back return to the ONT holder. That means more and more application or transaction running on ontology ecosystem. ONT holder will go to return more and more, quick and quick. But not all the ONT holder can go that. You need to use the ONT holder, join the consensus mechanism, be a stake to do a contribution for the stake. That will lock to liquidity and to return the ONG based on your contribution. That is long-term value for the token. That is important because economic model for a public chain. That's why I say that. For example, ETH. In the higher days, ETH is more than 300 million US dollars ETH be used as a gas. But that's not benefits for the ETH holder. It's benefit for the miners. But that's why even so many transactions, sometimes ETH be running, ETH price won't really impact. But all those, if all those reward for the ETH holder, that is really increasing the logic based on that. So that is ecosystem modules is quite important for the long-term development for the public blockchain. So products we have this is on 2 projects, and we have more and more application we are coming to design that. I don't want to talk about more about it. Another, we have the desktop wallet. They have include all the functionality, include the multiple signature and shared wallet. You can manage your digital assets with your friends, with your husband, with your wife, with your partners, easily control. You needn't trust each other. You can trust based on technology. You can use the Ontalogy wallet to manage your digital assets quite easily. SmartX is an integrated development IDE. You can use SmartX to build a smart contract and to deploy it to do the testing with different language, Python, JavaScript, Java, and you can use that to open or development your own decentralized application very quickly and easily. Let's get on. Ontology is open source strategy. We always keep open source. Then currently in our GitHub there are more than 20 projects, which is only holder is actually from the ontology core team. We still have lots of projects from our technical community, not least to be here. And everyone can join us to talk about, to be a contribution for the technical communities as well. For ecosystem, one thing I want to highlight is there are the 10% ONT token. That is 100 million ONT token. Only rewards for technical community. All those things is transparent. You can check in our website. Once you can propose what kind of things you want to do on Ontalogy or with Ontalogy, we will be a sponsor for you. You can have any kind of innovation. We will welcome. We will support by you, by the Ontalogy tokens. So that is largest percentage from a public blockchain to support the technical community. And we have lots of partners right now. Even we just launched mainnet 2 months. We have a lot of different partners from different industry. Today they will show the application as well. Actually, we recommend you very clear to hear about, listen their application. There's not a talk about application. They also show example how you build application or really service on blockchain to support the real business industry. Maybe you can find some ideas from it. You can build your own decentralized service in Korea, in different other markets. And maybe you can start building your startup, build your business as well. And Olympus incubation, we will support all those innovation. If you have innovation, but without any technical background, without any money, without any marketing, we will willing to support you. If you are some professional in different industry, we will support you, incubate your project or startup to work out for the part. If you have any innovation, please contact us. We will give you a strong support to respond. And the final question is about what can you do with Ontalogy? When we talk about the public blockchain, what can you do on public blockchain? One thing highlights is not just issuing token. We are not welcome for those projects only issue a token for trading. You can choose Ethereum or other platform. We want to build real business application on Ontalogy for the decentralized identity, for the data exchange, for the financial service, for the content generation service, and more. If you're from different industry, you have any innovation can run as a decentralized service. No matter you have a technical background or not, we can support you. Only things is you have passion, you have innovation to do those things, to build a real business application on blockchain. And this is our Korea Telegram community. And welcome join that. Not only got the new latest updates for Ontalogy, also we'll get a lot of airdrop information from Ontalogy ecosystem project. And welcome join and give our feedback to that. And thanks again. Hope Ontalogy can support you for your business, for your startup, and for your dream. Thank you.